Hello. It's the podcast. It's the Big Podcast. Wow. Welcome to Let Me Ask My Dad podcast. I'm Gabby Bryan.
I am
David.
The dad.
David Bryan in the flesh,
Yes.
live in New York City, recorded weeks before you'll hear it,
Yes.
wearing Jacques Dommage glasses. Is that how you say it?
Jacques Marche.
Jacques Stutite.
Jacques Stutite.
Jacques Stutite glasses. I'm wearing a blazer because today's about business at its core. Today we are taking your questions seriously for once.
$1 at a time.
$1 at a time, baby. Cha-chang, cha-chang.
Come on. Is this a telethon?
This is a telethon.
We're raising money for Gabby's Amazon.
Call in now. 1-800. I need money quick to pay off my credit card bills. Amazon.com. I'm a big fan. Please sponsor me. I don't know if you do that. You don't really need sponsors, but
It's just, they're like, yes, just money. Gift cards.
give me money. I'm actually about to be flush next week.
Wow.
So don't worry. All my hard work's paying off. One day of work, the invoice is getting filled next week.
Nice.
So don't even worry about me.
She's flush 1 week in a row.
It's from Crocs.
Whoa.
Jibbit money. That
Get it.
Jibbit money. You know what
Get
a
it.
Jibbit is?
No, but it sounds good.
You know a Croc shoe.
Yes,
Crocs.
I do.
You know the little things you could pop in the holes that are like little charms?
Yes.
Those are called Jibbits.
Croc charms.
Yeah, they're called Jibbits.
Well, I guess if you make up Crocs, you can make up Jibbits.
You could do whatever you want in this life. That's what they don't tell you. That's what they don't tell you.
But that's what we're here to tell you.
We're here to tell you is you could do whatever you want in this life. Are we ready for our first Brian-specific question?
Well, we are Brian, so we're very good at a Brian-specific question.
What would be your last meal?
You know what it is already.
Yours is McDonald's.
No.
What? Stewart's root beer?
No. What happened? What was my first and last meal for my surgery?
Oh, it was Mr. Chow.
Mr. Chow's. That's my last meal. If I was going to the firing range and you were done with me, even though I'd never committed a crime because I'm so beautiful, but if I was wrongly committed,
Yeah, accused.
wrongly accused, sentenced
Yeah.
to death, I would go, I need Mr. Chow's.
So Mr. Chow's is a very specific Asian fusion restaurant
great.
in downtown. When he had spinal surgery, neck surgery, years and years ago, because of why?
Almost 7 years.
Because of what was the thing? Your genetic
Birth
disorder?
defect, yes. It's
Yeah.
another reason why to dig up my parents and kill them again.
Yeah. So, but he had spinal surgery and he was convinced he was going to die.
Neck.
Yeah, but it's your spine.
Well, I was going to be paralyzed in the neck down, that
Right.
little thing.
And then you said you would kill yourself. At this last dinner, he was claiming was his last dinner. I mean,
was,
the
see?
fucking drama. Like, and I
Silly
get it.
paralyzation.
Because no, but if I were you, I'd also be like, you are lucky if I make it through tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I want you to think about that nonstop. Like you were like, I am suffering and I will not suffer in this alone.
And I had to pay, which is even more suffering.
And you had to pay for the dinner.
My last dinner, I had to pay for it. How about that?
And he was like, just so you know, I could die in the surgery. And no one's ever died in the surgery, by the way. And if I don't die and I become paralyzed, I am going to kill myself. And we're like, okay, do we want to order apps or?
I'll have the cyanide.
So,
And then the surgery, thank God, went good. Took
Yeah.
me 2 years to recover. And then when I was recovered, what was the first meal back?
Mr. Chow.
Damn right.
It's
Mr.
pretty
Chow's.
goddamn good.
And I paid for it again.
Yeah.
So that's what I would say.
It's an
Last
expensive
meal.
place and you keep making us go there, so no one else is going to pay.
Well, if I was incarcerated on death row and for some wrongly accused crime, obviously, I don't think a state could afford Mr. Chow's. I'd have to pitch in. You guys have to meet me.
Yeah, no, well,
Be all in shackles and stuff. I go, I can't reach my credit card. Why? Because I don't have a wallet.
don't worry, I have a copy. What would my last meal be?
Probably something. Well, it used to be vegan, but now it would be
I've given that up. Now I eat whatever
you need
I
like
want.
a cowboy steak or something like that.
Oh, this is what my last meal would be. An all-American New Jersey diner. Okay.
Not Rainforest Cafe?
Oh, fuck. I forgot about that.
Gabby, probably.
Oh, shit.
And we even saw the one coming to New York.
There's a new one coming to New York.
I know we were texting each other. I saw that. I was like,
It's the best thing about it. You don't understand how much the Rainforest Cafe means to me and my family. And you. It is the best place on earth. All of my childhood memories somehow exist inside of Rainforest Cafe.
because it was the mall.
The monkey
The mall.
that would Velcro around you, so
Yeah.
it looked like it was like
Yes, it's
holding
your
on
friend.
to.
Your friend.
But I mean, the food there is garbage. It's not about the food. It's about the experience. It's about the atmosphere. It's about the vibe. So I wouldn't say I would pick that as my last meal. Maybe as my last drinks after dinner. My last meal would be All-American New Jersey Diner, sitting at the counter. I want a breakfast spread, 2 eggs over
the
medium.
heart attack special.
Yep, crispy potatoes. Put your phone on silent.
It is.
Sausage. No, it's not. Sausage, as well as turkey bacon, as well as
Pancakes. Got it. What's your last meal?
I'm
Pick
a
the
waffle girl personally. I like a grilled tomato as well in the mix.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, wow. Somebody's been in England.
Someone's been to England. That's my exotic flair is a grilled tomato and a large iced tea with lemon. And then for dessert, obviously,
Oh, they have the gigantic cakes, right?
the big cakes, but I personally would go,
Rice pudding.
no, but really good guess. Strawberry shake, bunch of whipped cream.
Yeah. I like the rice pudding
I love rice pudding.
with the nutmeg.
Yeah, it's
You
amazing.
put the nutmeg on
It's
it.
the best thing ever. One time, Dana, friend of the pod, my best friend, for my birthday, made me a vat of rice pudding. It was this big and brought it to the restaurant, and then I had to carry it around all night to different bars. And I was like, anyone want rice pudding?
So what was there? So what's the actual question then?
What would be
Just
your last
all
meal?
Brian specific.
Yeah,
Okay, there you go. So problem solved.
problem solved. Oh, I think I changed my dessert.
Uh-oh.
I would want to go to Dairy Queen.
Oh, there you go. Mine's the vanilla with the cherry. dip.
Vanilla cone cherry dip or hard scoop cotton candy. It's flavored ice cream.
What's Colton's always? He likes the
Choco cherry love.
chocolate cherry love.
Blizzard.
It hasn't been on the menu for years. They'll
But you
still
can
make
still,
it.
you could still order it.
It's a super secret.
It's a secret
Dairy
menu like
Queen
Starbucks.
language. Dairy Queen will take a.
Dairy Queen, we're big fans as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
There's several brands that we would love sponsorships with. Jacques Too Tight,
Jacques March.
Dairy Queen. Put your phone on silent.
It's somebody I know. It's my wife. That's a special thing.
Oh, really? I love her for that. She's like, oh, it's funny you think you could put your phone on silent.
Yeah.
Oh, I programmed it to ring. Tell her we're doing the podcast. You can't have your phone.
Doing a podcast.
You're a ridiculous human. Okay. Question number 1. Are you ready?
Yes.
I'm a female Gen Xer. Do you know what Gen X is? That's Lexi. Age.
Oh.
That's
Gen
you're a
Xer.
boomer and
How do you
she's
know?
Lexi.
We don't. See, my generation, we're just it. Everybody else is just not it. So go
And
ahead.
that's why you're a boomer. Okay?
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm a female Gen Xer. One of the couples from mine and my sorry, didn't finish the sentence. We really learned on this podcast that I'm not good at reading.
She's hooked on phonics.
Every single
You're hooked on phonics.
Hooked on phonics. I'm a female Gen Xer. One of the couples from mine and my husband's group of friends broke up. So I don't use their real names. I'll call them Tommy and Gina.
Oh, nice.
That's fun.
Get it? Hey, they used to work on the docks.
That's fun. I just met a longshoreman for the first time. You know what
What's
that
a
is?
short shoreman?
Exactly right. It's exactly what I said. It's called zingers. Okay.
Oh.
Because Tommy called my husband. I mean, he
Fictitious Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy.
Tommy.
Because Tommy called my husband and he came over to our house. Gina and everyone else in the group turned their backs on us, even though we, myself and my husband, had not taken sides.
Ooh, yes.
Both sides were not without their issues. I had let her cry on my shoulder as well. I guess that was the mistake I made, trying to see both sides and being there for both of them. She's good. I guess that was the mistake I made, trying to see both sides and being there for both of them. That's the vibe of that. Now it's almost a year later, even though I've tried calling them, Gina and my group of friends, inviting them over, talking to them, no dice. Now they are posting all the good times they're having together, which I'm not included in. I'm at the point where, even though it hurts, I feel like taking the high road and moving on, hoping that I may find new friends down the road. Am I making the right decision?
Pause. So wait, they're taking pictures. I thought they broke up.
Okay, so Tommy and Gina broke up.
Right.
This couple, from the perspective of this, they didn't take sides, but they hung out with both of them after this divorce.
Not together, obviously, but separately.
Yeah, like the
right. They still were friends with Gina, still friends with Tommy.
And because they hung out with Tommy, Gina said, fuck you. And Gina's the woman, so Gina has all the girlfriends on her side.
Right.
So she lost all of her girlfriends because she didn't take sides in this divorce. And now she doesn't know what to do.
I think you go to Gina and you plant drugs in her pocketbook and call the police.
Call the feds. Do you understand?
And then she goes down as a drug addict, and then all your friends come back.
Don't just call the local police, call the feds.
Yep.
Like you want a SWAT team to surround the suburban household.
Yeah, and then what is this looking like? Obviously she was on drugs the whole time.
Yeah.
And now all your friends come marching back and they go, oh, we're so sorry. We didn't know she was on drugs. You're like, I told you, I didn't want to say anything because I was trying to help her.
Yeah.
Come up with your own little story.
Mode, yeah.
Yeah, since it's all your problem anyway. So now you can go in and say, I tried to counsel her even.
Yeah. Oh,
beautiful. And, she's just lost to drugs. See?
I think that's beautiful. And I love flipping a situation both legally and emotionally.
See, you plant stuff on people.
Yeah. It's so much easier than you think.
That's what we do in Jersey.
Exactly.
This is Jersey advice.
This is sad because it's so funny how, and I'm seeing this like with Lexi and the older generation of women, like the high school mean girl thing still exists at every age.
Oh, yeah, especially girls.
Especially girls. And it's like, ladies, we're on the same side here. If you're a girl and you're mean to me, I must remind you that I'm also a girl. What? Whose side are you on?
Female solidarity, that's what you're talking about here?
Yes, girl power, rah, rah. You can't. You're turning your back. Also, I like how no one's fighting with the guy, the divorced guy. They choose to fight with the goddamn mom.
Well, because they're all yapping. The
yap,
women
yap,
are yapping, and then they're like, well, she this, that's
I do
why.
find Gen X to be the last toxic generation.
I think the next one will be just as toxic. Give them time.
That's true. Actually, yeah. Well,
They'll grow into it.
But that's us. At least we've gotten our numbers down. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know. But I still think you got to go Jersey.
Yeah, I think definitely sort of framing her for crime that won't end in the death sentence, but will,
I don't know, she'll still be.
The repercussions will be hard time.
And then your friends just come marching back and they're all, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Didn't know she was all whacked out on drugs.
Exactly. And you're like, I didn't know she was whacked. And then make sure you cry.
Yeah. Pull a nose hair if you have to, like,
yeah.
That hurts, and pull it.
Women know how to fake cry.
Yeah.
We don't even need to do that.
Women do a lot of fake things.
Oh, boom. Got your asses. Boom. Roasted. Yeah, but I am on your side, to be clear. I think this friend group is toxic. And what I do think you should actually do, other than drugs, planting drugs, is our greatest piece of advice. Join a local Pilates studio. Make a group of new friends.
There you go.
You want friends that are focused on health and wellness. Do you understand? These people don't turn their backs on each other. All they care about is your C curve.
And it's important to have a good C curve. But the more importantly is invite all those friends who have said, listen, I want to take this whole friend group over, right? And listen, we know we've been through a lot. It's taking sides, and they're divorced, so it trickles down and hurts a lot of people.
Yeah.
And then say, why don't we all just have like a glass of champagne, dose it with Xanax.
Nice.
The world comes back to dosing on Xanax.
Always. I love whispering into a mic. Dose them on Xanax.
Just a little
dose
crush
with
it.
Xanax.
Everybody has there and go, let's listen, if we're going to depart as friends or let's not be enemies, let's just depart as friends.
Yeah.
Everybody have a drink. They'll be all calmed down, and then you can blame that bitch on everything.
You can blame that bitch on everything.
She did. Yeah. Blame her on everything. She slept with all our husbands. And
oh, yeah. Start making up narratives.
Yeah.
You might as well at this point, like.
If they're gone, they're gone. But this way, you may have a chance to pull them in since they're all Xanaxed out. At least end in
fire.
And they're Xanaxed out. They're just going to go, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
I'm your friend now.
I have another option.
Oh.
I'm sure you live in a community somewhere in coastal America. Why don't you throw a big event, a gala, a fall time mixer, some sort of large event with a lot of hype around it, you know?
And balloons.
And totally balloons, balloon arch even, if you're trying to get fancy. And invite everyone in town except this group of friends.
Ooh.
And because it'll be such a huge affair, all of them will have to call you up and ask to be invited.
See, that's called the shame game.
Yeah.
I love the shame game.
That's called using your popularity and power as a weapon.
Yeah.
And I've always said you should weaponize every skill you have.
Especially shame.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful one.
And
to
beauty.
weaponize.
Don't forget to weaponize your beauty, girls. That's why God gave us it.
That's why I made you.
Your beauty is a weapon.
Listen, I'm not a girl and I use my beauty as a weapon.
Exactly right. Where do you think I learned it from?
Hello.
You think this is God-given toxicity? No.
No, this apple's right next to the tree.
This is hello.
Hello.
I'm a goddamn on a tire swing on the tree. Do you understand? I've never even hit the ground. Okay.
Wow.
Question number 2.
That was only one question?
Yeah.
Wow, that seemed long. Okay.
I like the you guys are doing a really good job of submitting narratives.
We want
like
names.
that.
Can we get names like hi?
No.
Oh,
No.
names? Or just fake names? Everybody's
We got
Tommy
fake
and Gina.
John and Jane Doe. Okay. Hey, Gabby and David. Love
Hey.
your podcast. Thanks. Hi.
Hi, thank you.
Thank you so much. A serious question for your advice, please.
Oh, I don't know if we could do that, but we could try.
It's okay. My dad passed away a couple years ago, and my mother, aged 72, is still depressed. They were together since they were teenagers, and she really misses him. What can I do to help my mom?
I mean,
My sincerest condolences.
yeah, that's really bad.
That's horrible. And also, here's what we don't talk about in society. All we talk about is the journey to find the love of your life, the applications, the mixers, the dates. But then we don't talk about when you finally meet them, get married, then one day they're gonna die.
Well, we're all
What
gonna.
a fucking disaster.
Well, at your age, yes. At my age, it's the next thing coming.
You're like, it kind of sounds like a relief at this point.
we have door number 1, door number 3, 2, door number. Whoa, we're ready for 3. Oh,
Yeah.
So it's just sad. It is part of life.
Yeah. But 72 is really young. Not
Well, you know,
really young, but it's young.
It's not really young.
It's young.
It's young, youngish.
Yeah.
We'll go with
It's
ish.
still like, I don't think you're really old until you're 80 in my mind.
Now it's actually 90.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah,
I'm
'cause-
62, so it's 90. we just pushed that up. a
So
little
now actually scientifically it's 90.
bit. It's 90.
Yeah.
So, do you know in that age group? There's on the news in this news thing
What?
that's all over that
In this
age
news
group,
thing that's all over.
all over for the all the old age homes
Yeah.
or my age homes.
Yep.
STDs are the biggest thing now.
I did know that. I thought I told you that.
Well, we both know it.
I think, I mean, that's like a known fact now that STDs run rampant in old folks'
Yeah,
homes
it's-
because they're fucking like
Everybody's
crazy.
stupping. Everybody's stupping.
Yeah.
The last time they used a condom, it was made out of lambskin.
Exactly. They don't know that. They're not familiar.
Next to the parchment that
mean-
they write on.
During World War II, the last thing you're worried about is a condom. You know?
Oh, yeah. Shower cap and a rubber band cap.
Exactly right. I actually know one of my friend's grandpas was like getting signs of dementia. They put him in an old folks home. He met a woman who was 5 years older than him. She was once the local mayor. She was always sort of on a power trip. She became obsessed with him and gave him nonstop blowjobs, he says. These people are in their 80s. Nonstop blowjobs, and then his dementia went away. Isn't that the best story you've ever heard in your life?
That to me
We
is
found the cure to dementia, ladies.
actually, as a man, I say it's a cure to everything. It cures everything. Don't look over there. It cures everything. Believe me, trust me.
That's goddamn funny.
No, it's just sad. You know what? It's,
Dad.
Let's get back out
The
there.
worst transition of all time.
went
But
from-
it is sad. No, but it is sad.
I try to bring us back. Blowjobs is sad. So listen, blowjobs are not sad.
No,
Lack of them is sad.
exactly. I think, yeah, like teenage sweetheart. She's really never experienced this world without him until now.
Yeah. I think take a Xanax, of course, because that'll help you.
And also, you're allowed to develop a drug problem when you're in your 70s, 80s, 90s. Like,
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't count as a problem then. It's just like...
Because you're not going to live long enough for it
Exactly.
to affect you.
It's end of life care.
Yeah. Game.
Yeah, exactly. So do what you have to do. Party. I mean, I
Party
think you
on,
should,
Graham.
yeah, get her like into some of these like old folks homes are not so sad where everyone's sick. Some of them are like a legit party. You know, like
They are.
you know, when
Nobody's
it's like a
working.
neighborhood.
They have little bands that come in.
Yeah, they get entertainment. They have comedians often.
Yeah.
Get into one of these 55 and up neighborhood homes, you know, where everyone gets their own house.
Yeah.
But it's like, and then there's the rec center, and get her involved in like local events.
Yeah. It's
Maybe she'll meet an end of life boyfriend.
yeah. Who lost their spouse.
Yeah. And then they could bond over that
Yeah. That's usually what happens.
and shtup till the cows come home.
And we don't dare we go back and say that why did he die? Do we go back to that one?
I mean,
Maybe she killed him.
that is true. We always
You always gotta
we
think of the
are
other side.
sorry, but we always do have to consider the element of murder
Yeah.
just
on
for
TV shows all
legal
the time.
reasons.
It's on TV shows all the time.
I mean, that's a long time to be with someone you probably maybe were at the end of your rope.
Yeah.
God, I couldn't imagine like marrying my high school boyfriend. Like it makes me sick at the idea. And then you
But for some people, they have like this, the Beaver Cleaver life. You know what that is? You probably
No.
don't know what that TV show is.
What is that?
Yeah, it was in the 60s, and it was the perfect life. The Beaver Cleaver. They were like in this great little town. Everything was black and white then. The TVs, I mean.
Yeah.
And
and the society, let's be clear.
but we're talking about TVs for
Yep.
now. And it was the perfect husband who goes out to work, and the perfect June Cleaver who wore the little thing when she was the little apron. So when she was making dinner for the father when he came home,
A roast.
or some kind of chicken breast, and then or a meatloaf, something good.
Yeah.
And then and the kids
love
came home
meatloaf.
for school and made all the food, and they had a perfect life in a perfect neighborhood. So
That's it.
that's what we think the whole world is about, the perfect life, but it's not.
What are the Coneheads?
What's that?
That show? Where's aliens pretending to be humans? Coneheads?
That was on SNL. That was a skit.
Yeah, but didn't it turn into a TV show?
I don't know. I stopped watching TV after SNL.
SNL's still on.
No, that episode, I was done.
Oh.
I gave up TV.
Yeah, I think
No, I'll get back to my point.
what are
I
you
did have a
saying?
point.
What
I
do
just
you-
lost
what do
it.
you think you're
So,
saying?
I was right there. So that the Beaver Cleaver theory
Yeah.
is that everything is perfect. Mm-hmm. So sometimes you can have a high school sweetheart that you marry and you have a great life.
right.
It's rare,
It's rare.
but it does happen.
Yeah, but I also think that's the generation that really stuck through the hard times. Like they just like actively hated being married for like 30 years and then one day they fall back in love, like they
No.
You don't
They-
think?
No, they hated each other for 30, 40 years and then they die.
And then they die.
Yeah, there's no falling back in love.
Yeah,
They
okay.
fell in love with death. I'd rather
Totally.
die.
I'd rather die than see your face for one more
It's
day.
like, how's life going? What? The two old men on the bench.
Yeah.
How's life going? The one guy says the other. He goes, it's taking forever.
I love it.
Find somebody new.
Find someone new. You might as well.
Honor your husband that you love for years and years. That you're honoring him, but you're allowed to still have fun for the rest of your life. So
Yeah.
live long, find somebody new,
Live long and prosper.
get an STD.
Get an STD. That's so cool. And then your grandkids will respect you.
Oh yeah, you're like, I'm 72, and you have a T-shirt, STD,
STD.
and they're like, what does that mean, Grandma?
Well, kids, I'm having a lot of fun in my new home.
Yes, come visit Grandma, but
Here's your
not
new
at night.
Zaddy. Zadfather.
Zadfather?
Like Zaddy is like hot older guy.
Oh, I don't even
Zad.
know that word.
Pappy. Zappy. There you go. There it is. Like
A
there's a
Zappy.
Zaddy and there's a Zappy. And that's a hot grandpa. Zappy.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Well, another problem solved.
Last quick one.
Okay, quick one. I'm ready.
Spanking as discipline, yay or nay? I was never spanked, to be clear. But my cousin Adam was.
I say nay
Yeah.
because I wouldn't call it spanking. I call my father knocked me the fuck out a bunch of times.
Yeah.
And I always, it was like, don't hit anybody. I was like, you're fucking stupid. You
Yeah.
just hit me to tell me not to hit anybody. Isn't that ignorance?
Well, yeah.
But you do realize that it hurts, and you realize that you, out of fear, you listen. Fear works.
But he beat you up so much that you clearly weren't listening.
What?
Huh? Gosh.
So I always said I would never hit my kids, and I've said this before on the other podcast, or one of them, I have no idea. And I said I would never hit you, but I would put you in a chair right in front of the microwave and melt your favorite toy so you could watch it just die. So, because mental abuse is way better than physical abuse.
We've said this before, and we'll
No
say
scars.
it again. Emotional abuse lasts
Hopefully
longer.
forever.
Emotional
Except for
abuse
those stupid shrinks
lasts
that try to get it out of
longer.
you.
Yeah, but good luck.
Good luck.
Let's try getting water out of a rock, bitch. You're not gonna get this out of me, okay?
You're not going to reverse that toy back into something great from the microwave.
Manipulate your children as much as you physically can.
Yeah, but don't hit anybody.
But don't
hit.
hit. What's the point?
No.
What are you trying to get in trouble? You can't get in trouble for playing mind games.
Oh, how about in trouble? I mean, now it's like, I'll call the cops on. If I ever said that to my father, I'll call the cops on you. I couldn't call the cops on me because I was passed out from him fucking knocking me out.
He would hit you with a baseball bat.
Oh, I'd just be little stars in my eyes.
Birds.
He goes, gonna call the cops now?
Yeah.
Answer's no.
Well,
We didn't have
the cops
DIFUS.
show up and hit you.
We just got a phone. We didn't have DIFUS. They just invented the phone.
There's no one hired the DIFUS.
What do you call? Hello, operator, my parents are hitting me. You probably deserve it. Click.
Click. Do you want to call the airport or the town municipal
Where are
building?
you? I'll
That's
come
all
there
I have.
I'll come there and hit you too.
I'd love to hit you as well.
Is there a line outside your house? It's like an airplane. Bang. Okay, next. Bang.
So
there you
no
have it.
spanking.
No.
Also, spanking's so weird. Like, if you're gonna hit a kid, just punch him in the face. What's up with the ass spank? That's weird
because
to
it's
me.
well, the idea is you don't want to. You're not physically hurting him, but you are. But it's more emotional. Remember the Little Rascals? He used to put a book in his pants, and they would hit the book, and his parents never knew. I love that. Clunk! Ow!
I love that too. We have to go.
Yes. You know what? We're out of advice.
We're out of advice.
We have to recharge our advice batteries.
We need to recharge our batteries. We need to plug in USB 3. And but while we're here, won't you submit new questions to letmeaskmydadpod@gmail.com? You could also DM us. Make sure you follow us on Instagram as well as TikTok. And come see me on tour. I'm touring everywhere right now. Come see me do stand up.
And subscribe to YouTube. Subscribe to YouTube.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Gabby is my girl.
Zappy is my dad.
We play together, we sing together. Together we wrote this song.